Nene changing the name. But going into game 1, Saphir picking up that initial lance right now. And Ra1n not having fear whilst being unarmed, getting some hits in, slowly building up some chip damage. Saphir looking for those reads of the Nair, not quite getting it.
Now, when I'm looking here, we are on Small Worlds, and I keep almost saying Small World Haven. Saphir landing a lot of Nairs here is really that quick knockoff of the side. Both of these players have a lot of strength potential. We've seen them 0 to death quite often over their span of tournament matches and career, and if someone's gonna do it, my bet is on Saphir, but maybe some crazy gauntlet strings just waiting to be picked up by Ra1n here. D-Light there connects, able to follow up with the Nair as a wake up here real quick. Spot dodges into the end light. Saphir gets disarmed there, gets back on stage, but does immediately get end lighted again. Ra1n with the quick weapon starve here doesn't quite confirm the knockout onto Saphir there just yet, as he did a very interesting GC breakdance. Tries to look for the weapon guard here and finish off the stock, but wasn't quite able to do so yet. The D-Light recovery on the PC will do it. Cramps the gauntlets here to get some more quick damage build up, as the gauntlets are always better at building up some damage, while the sword is always nice to look for the finish on the stock, as he survives that, oddly enough.
Saphir hits that recovery, but Ra1n just living out there. In that far corner, the furthest distance they could have traveled is the sending direction of that recovery was a little bit different. Maybe Ra1n would be close to the blast zone. Doesn't matter, Saphir catches that first stock of Ra1n with a bit but very minimal damage taken, axe in hand, but Ra1n again. Ra1n just has no fear. He doesn't see a weapon spawn on the stage, doesn't need it though. He just goes for that sidelight arm. Now that sword in hand. Cheeky Endsig avoided by Saphir, but that doesn't mean he's out of the woods just yet. Ra1n, even on miss, continuing to apply pressure as Saphir is just out here trying to make it back to the stage, and Ra1n holding perfect stage control. The lights are coming out, setting himself up for edgeguard, GC, and light, and Saphir knows he just doesn't have enough options in the tank to make it back. And Ra1n with nearly a full stock lead, looking very confident and clean in this first game.
Yes, sir. And as we are heading into Saphir's last stock here, and potentially into Ra1n's last stock, as he's trying to survive. Here goes for an interesting edge guard. Oh, the catch with the Nair. Almost had him.
Still going.
He's still going. He's still going. That might be it for Saphir. That is it. Yes,
no,
sir.
He makes it. Oh, the
Ra1n
yep.
with a strong edge guard there to finish off that last stock of Saphir's strong 2 stock. And I was gonna say, I looked up on pro stats. Everyone, if you don't know it, prostats.brawlhalla.com, very nice page to check out esports stats. I went on there and checked the lifetime score between Ra1n and Saphir, which interestingly enough, of the 4 sets that they've played against each other, 3 times out of 4, Ra1n came out on top. Though while that looks very dominant, the games are very, very even, as Ra1n in total has won 8 games and Saphir 5. So out of those 3 sets that he's won, he's only ever come out on top with 1 game each.
3, 2.
Okay, so just this 1-0 lead isn't really indicating anything. So it could still be anyone's game. We could probably see a game 5 in this set. I would be happy to cast a game 5 of these players. They just don't get boring. I feel like I've seen them a lot this year, and I just can't get enough of them. Like, it just doesn't get old.
Oh no, definitely not. Be it in 2v2, be it in 1v1, be it in any tournament, it never gets old. So, back into this game 2 here. We're already starting off pretty similar to the previous one, with Saphir getting the strong lead and the strong advantage point against Ra1n, and he once again almost finishes off Ra1n's first stock with that recovery. But Ra1n is so good at holding on to his stocks in like high damage percentages. Well, Saphir really seemingly struggles with finishing off, and right as I say that, Caster's Curse comes in, and he gets the recovery to finish off that first stock. But now, on the other hand, Saphir is still in the orange on this first stock. Ra1n is going to need a quick finish here. Otherwise, Saphir's going to pile up the damage. He lets that sidelight Nair to get the first damage piled up onto Ra1n's stock here. There connects, doesn't quite confirm any edge guards.
Getting punished. Saphir going in without a weapon, gets the axe while coming back to the stage. Now it's the edge guard opportunity on the Ra1n, but Ra1n makes it back unshaved. Sidelight Nair coming through, Ra1n fighting back. Doesn't get the GC D-Light into recovery that Ra1n needed. That might have KO'd Saphir, but now he has more room to play with, more life to deal damage to Ra1n, and he's just going out there. Very high recovery while Ra1n was at the bottom, and just a Ra1n Nair to take Saphir out. Ra1n, although being an orange, this is well a notoriously hard to knock out legend. And Ra1n trying to take Saphir to the side of the stage where they can do some gauntlet shenanigans. You see those snares coming out. weapon
I
throw
like the
into
way-
recovery unarmed from Saphir.
I like the way Ra1n is playing the gauntlets into the unarmed of Saphir, where he's exactly knowing how to utilize his options. Though Saphir making a quick adjustment here, picks up the axe, interestingly enough. The Ring once the lance against the gauntlets. He knows his matchups well and how he's comfortable in playing them to exactly counter the gameplay Ra1n is bringing. This is like peak adaptation. They just keep adapting to each other and keep doing some stuff to feel each other out, get that little bit of an edge, to catch those habits that they're noticing. And right now it's looking like Saphir is definitely in a full stock lead for the second game here, with Ra1n doing some crazy reverse slide charge N6 here so far off the wall now. Mauro, I think you played your fair bit of Val as well, right?
It's mainly my teammate that has played a lot of Val. A lot of my experience I got from him.
Yeah, so if you're a Val player, right? Obviously on Sword you have the delay recovery on and you have some very nice signatures with the sides like, oh, but Saphir.
Oh, beautiful
taking
Saphir
that.
punish on the recovery.
Doubling Ra1n's damage as well. But
Yeah, 351 against
what
608.
what I was gonna be going for is as a Val player, what do you really look for to get knockouts? Because my thought process right now is D-Light recovery on Sword and potentially like side sig on Gauntlets, and maybe, just maybe, depending on the situation, like a neutral sig on Sword. Other than that, the other sigs are like very situational, I feel like.
Yeah,
In
so
1v1 that is.
my teammate often tells me when we're sparring together, I play a 4 defense legend and I still keep living stuff from Val signatures that I should have no business living. Val signatures in terms of raw KO potential are much weaker than D-Light Ser, D-Light recovery that you have. They will just kill at a much earlier health range. Where Val signatures come in is the situations that you can use them. N-Sig is a really good anti-air. Side sig on Sword covers a lot of ground and has the offstage variant. While I'm yapping, look at what Saphir is doing to Ra1n. One lance in hand, doesn't need anything else. But finally, Ra1n is trying to fight back. Oh, damage is already evened. But basically, you wouldn't need Val signatures that much on that character, and Ra1n is showing us exactly that. No signatures thrown out until that point. That is one of the situations where it's really strong, considering it is a signature that sends you to the opposite side. It is a really good reversal signature when you're close to a wall, similar to Hattori Sword Sighting, for example. It is complete doo-doo when you're on the stage because the distance is just too long. But if you're really close to the wall, if you're off stage, it's a really good one to cheese out some stocks like that, like Ra1n just showed us.
Yes, sir. Now, going into these second stocks, each Saphir is a bit behind damage-wise, and definitely looking like Ra1n is a bit more in control than he was last game. I talked about their lifetime score and how Ra1n each time has only won by 1 game. It's looking like that might be another case here, as they're trading games as of right now, with Ra1n looking so strong in this game 3, but God knows what's going to happen in game 4, and God knows what's going to happen from here on out, because Saphir always has something in his bag as he's starting to cook up a little bit here, looking kind of strong when the damage build up. The axe, actually, funnily enough, I always think, Saphir!
That might have been a 0 to death or something close to it. Because look at the health ranges. Now it's even after a 1 hit. Now Saphir actually has the lead. Hold on.
I was gonna say, I think of Saphir more of a Lance player, but right as I say that, he's just goes for the craziest X string I've seen in a while to finish off.
Saphir just isn't a Lance player, he's just an Ulgrim player.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He knows both of the weapons, he knows the utilization of the signatures, and he keeps on building damage and keeping this match even, which was what initially started out as a one-sided Ra1n match, but he's still bringing it back.
Oh, maybe
that
not
hits?
so. That hits indeed, yes, as he's looking for the knockout here. Goes for a sight light and the recovery to take that game home. Let me, 1 second, preferences, where is it? Wait, guys. I'm back on quality settings. I had to delay my casting a bit because I was still on speed settings. I forgot to put it back to quality for casting.
I've seen like that initial N-Sig coming out from Ra1n on that first talk. really close to the wall, covers Saphir trying to touch the wall in order to get their jumps back. And due to just being so close to the right side, it KOs. And not extremely early, Saphir was very high damage at that point, but it did kill consistent enough. Whereas in the second stock of Saphir, we saw Ra1n going for another Ensig again, but due to the fact he was on the center of the stage when hitting it, Saphir just didn't get knocked out because it sent them directly into the top right corner, which is the longest distance to travel before you hit the blast zone, meaning it just doesn't KO as early.
Yes, sir. No. I'm hoping for a Game 5 here. We are in winners finals of the Spirit Realm Tournament, Spirit World Cup, matter of fact, sponsored by Brawlhalla and Ubisoft. And, you know, Game 5s are always the peak of esports, and in my opinion at least. I don't know about you. Maybe you're gonna be the contrarian here and say 3-0s, where someone gets absolutely destroyed and someone shows the peak of what they're capable of might be the peak.
Oh, Ra1n.
But might be Ra1n keeps it going. Yup, strong finish onto that first stock.
Yeah, we
Would
saw
you say Game 5s are the peak of what can happen in Brawlhalla esports? Game 5 last stock grid.
I like Game 5s the most because it gives players the most time to show what they're capable of. Oh!
Little 4-hit string there. D-light there, side light there, side light there to take Ra1n home, baby, from the orange, and immediately keeps it going on the axe here. Ra1n playing unarmed there, interestingly. It goes for the D-light with Grandpa and now engages again with the side light. Now finally picks up the gauntlets, though the damage pile up was definitely not what he was looking for with that.
That's a dodge caught, Ra1n.
Goes for the end light there on the dodge. Now looking to get the edge guard here. Wasn't quite able to do so. The side air connects. Now gets the down air onto Saphir. So the side light gets the read. Drops the recovery.
The dodge though.
Oh, the nair. Full commitment by Saphir on the ground pound. Yes, sir.
Okay, so Saphir on potential stock for the set here. They need to get this KO on Ra1n now before taking too much damage. Beautiful Sair punish, and this is an even Game 4. Saphir double stacking that lance that you said he's so well known for. Trying to get the weapon away from Ra1n, but they get the opportunity to pick up their gauntlets. What they're so well known for, catches the dodge, 3 hits, catches another one, gets 2 more.
Ra1n is looking to end this in Game 4, but so is Saphir. Saphir's looking for a Game 5 opportunity. They're going head-to-head. They are nearing the knockout percentage as Saphir goes for an edge guard there. Oh, the sight light there. Does Ra1n make it back? Yes, he does. Barely ever so. Going through Saphir there. Saphir, unknown weapon, picks up the lance as it spawns on top of him. Looking for the knockout here. The recovery! We're going to Game 5! Let's go!
Ra1n,
we are going for the peak of esports here, baby.
Nearly had that in the bag. Ra1n is just really 0 to 100 over the course of like a single interaction. The moment they get that dodge, they often get another one after, and they get like 5 hits. But Saphir, over the course of that match, was doing a really good job at just the defensive play, jumping at the right moments, dodging at the right moments to make sure that that Ra1n didn't get all that value. And also just finding the correct punishes like we saw just here. I mean, he did get nared after by Ra1n, but we saw that Saphir just hit that Sair with exit, that Sair with lance after Ra1n messing up a recovery onto them. Whereas Saphir, as opposed to Ra1n being quickly 0 to 100, Saphir doesn't really get strings more than 3 to 4 hits like we saw that sidelight into their sidelight Sair confirm.
If you're a hologram 4 hits, it's all you need, really.
Exactly, Saphir is someone that in this set seem to be playing more consistent. They get like 1-2s, like your bread and butters, and then kind of disengage, reset to neutral, which has been working decently well for him. Whereas Ra1n also likes resetting to neutral, but they are more committal to certain dodge reads. Oh, Saphir. Yeah, just double and like D, like, yeah, do it to him.
He's playing some very clean neutral, just kind of reacting to what Ra1n is doing, and that ground bolt might have been a bit ambitious as Ra1n converts a nice 3-piece off of that. The nair, as he goes for an extended juggle there, it doesn't confirm anything off that one nair. The nair recovery, wasn't quite able to hit it there. The down air on Ra1n's sword, now goes for the GC endlight after that G-light there, and wasn't quite able to connect that, as it was a very interesting option to go for, but the side sig on Saphir's lance. Able to take down Ra1n's first stock, but the damage is quite close to knocking him off into a second stock as well. We're looking at a very even Game 5 here so far. As Ra1n is now trying to get the edge guard here onto Ra1n, doesn't quite extend too much as he's aware that Saphir's looking for that nair that he just went for as well. Saphir makes it around to Ra1n, wasn't quite able to convert any hits or any reversals there as Ra1n, once again, they traded positions.
Oh, the weapon throw!
Up. Nice.
Yeah, and Light doesn't
coverage.
KO. It's a small stage, but Ilgrim just that chunky got that hunk of armor on him. There does take out Saphir. The weapon throw a little bit too early, but the GC side light. Saphir had to exhaust all options in order to make it back, but they just got recovered right into the clutches of Ra1n on that unarmed. Kicked away with the feet, and now Ra1n, those signature gauntlets in hand. Beautiful dodge. Again, Saphir showing they have the defensive play on deck to not allow Ra1n to go for the combos that they want.
Yes, sir. Though Ra1n a bit behind in the damage. You did a great analysis there. That's definitely what is happening. So right now they're playing a bit of footsies here. You might think, oh, footsies only happen in a traditional fighter, and no, you look at these guys, they're doing exactly that, feeling each other out just a little bit. There has been no attacks thrown, and just as I say that, there has been an attack thrown for the past 10 seconds. Now,
like, there's players that would probably call this passive. I don't find this passive at all, because you see them go in and out of each other's ranges. You're seeing that they're trying to bait each other into making a mistake. Neither player is fully disengaging. Neither player isn't trying to get a hit in. No one is fully running away. They're instead trying to weigh the risks of going in.
Yeah, I see it like
results.
I kind of see it like an MMA fight. If you've ever watched an MMA fight, oh, nice, and like to finish with that same stock. If you ever seen an MMA fight, they kind of just walk around each other for quite a time as well, usually, and feel each other out and look for an opening, try each other out with some jabs, you know, just one hit at a time. And then as soon as they see like a little bit of a stagger or an opening, that sometimes is a bait from the opponent as well, that's where they go in and go full blast. And no one that goes to an MMA event looks at that and goes like, oh man, he's so passive. You know what I mean?
I fully get it, but I'm mostly looking at Saphir right now. Look how long he's extending his stock, and Light coming through, no weapon throw, tries to chase Ra1n away. Now the weapon throw coming through with the D-Light to follow up, trying to catch the landing. Ra1n getting hit by the 1-2 on X, the sidelight into Nair. Saphir making it back, GC sidelight to extend it even further.
Ra1n's not looking too healthy right now. It's looking a bit unlikely for him to make the comeback here, but it's not impossible.
Yeah, look at this! Saphir just has those dodges and Ra1n doesn't seem to get them. There we go. Ra1n needed a true combo there because Saphir, I haven't seen a side-out recovery in this game 5 hitting from Ra1n at all onto Saphir. Like, Saphir just has the download. He's looking inside Ra1n's head, analyzing the options that they are looking for, but
Nice little 4-piece by Ra1n here. Just gets sent to the side with the landsider. Is Saphir going to finish off the game 5 here, or is Ra1n going to make some big plays happen as he goes for the nair? The end light connects, the side light connects. He's connecting a lot of stuff right now. The damage build up. Oh, that side air almost gets it. Oh, there it goes. Oh my god! It's Ra1n is alive! He's keeping the dream alive. The sight light comes. Oh, the recovery doesn't quite connect. Another sight light, the end light. He's sending Saphir off the side. He's got the edge guard here right now. Is he gonna confirm with the ground pound?
The ground pound, he lives that.
Oh no, the breakdown doesn't quite get it go. The recovery still doesn't finish him off. Ra1n is just holding on. Ra1n is still holding on somehow. The recovery still didn't do it to him. Saphir with no weapon right now, trying to get that weapon pick up right there. Ra1n goes for the weapon edge guard, but
Saphir doesn't get the punish.
Get it. Oh, the D-Light will do it. The D-Light will do it. Oh my god. The amount of damage Ra1n took before going down there is crazy.
Bro,
wow.
645 damage build up by Saphir. And I'm betting 245 of that was on Ra1n's final stock. Ra1n was looking at it with that edge guard. They could have clutched that, but Ilgrim just being the chunky, not the elf, the what's it called? Is he a goblin? I don't know brawler like that.
I'm pretty sure he's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf, thank you. It is late. It took a while for me to get to the conclusion that he is a dwarf, but they just got that prime armor. They are those smiths, they are those blacksmiths, and that's just what allowed a Saphir on that Ilgrim to survive for that long. Ra1n looked like, yeah, okay, I have it here once they hit that ground pound, but I don't think they were ready for Saphir to actually make that back. I think they had like, yeah, okay, this I take the set, hands off the keyboard, and then he's looking at the screen like, where's the confetti? What do you mean he's still alive? And then he had to reset through the weapon in stress, in panic. and got that GC D-Sig that got avoided by Saphir only for him to make it back, pick up the weapon, and get that D-Light. It was such an intense Game 5 final stock situation.
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
just for watching, like, the blood pressure on these people must be insane.
Remember what I was saying about the peak of esports? That's what I meant right there.
The peak of esports is always
Game 5, comeback, underdog comes back, and just last stock red situation where anyone could take it home. Man, it always has me jumping out of my chair.